So Dan, have you ever wondered why most of the nail salons overseas are owned by Vietnamese?
Well, I've always assumed that it's because there are so many nail salons in Vietnam, right?
Well, kind of. In this episode, we're going to meet some of the people behind the nail business and also look into the art form of its growing international industry.
Fantastic. So it sounds like fun and also pretty relaxing.
Have you ever tried it before?
Never. This will be the first time.
Well, maybe it's time.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to meet some female rock outfit, Whitenoiz band.
Great. And also, as well as that, we're going to be trying some special treats, some bánh xèo, traditional pancake, and some bánh chang as well.
Okay, let's go. I'm getting hungry already.
Okay, should we get going?
Yes.
Let's go. The female-fronted alternative rock band Whitenoiz have been blazing a serious trail through the Ho Chi Minh City music scene. They're also very good friends of mine. How are you doing today, Whitenoiz?
Hello.
Hey. So you guys have been playing for many years already. Can you tell me a little bit about how the band formed?
When I was first started, we have 3 girls in a band. We call it Lazy Dolls.
Lazy Dolls?
Yeah, but after that, the members changed. We broke up, we split up. And then I start again with a new band called Whitenoiz, and this is how we are. This band, we play like 4 years.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your style?
Alternative rock, pop rock, soft, and we also have some ballad songs.
So you guys write your own music. Where do you get your inspiration when you're writing?
She is the one who's writing a song, a lot of songs, been writing by her.
I think the inspiration is in the air somewhere, and it depends on how you feel.
Sure.
It will come like naturally.
I want to combine a lot of sounds and style in this band. We not generally follow in one style. We want to put it for songs just like the taste and the feeling for different songs. I burn my energy and I put that to the audience. They give you their energy back. For me, it's really extremely fun and happiest when I play live. It's just look it in the audience reaction for you.
Lang thang cùng em một đêm trên bến cát trắng, tôi thầm mong sẽ mãi nhớ ký ức này trong lòng, đừng mơ nhạt cùng thời gian. Một ngày hôn nhẹ lên cao, những nỗi nhớ mang theo lại tất cả cho nhau. Ngày thuộc về nhau, ngày nụ cười ai và ánh mắt ai giúp ta nỗi buồn, thắp chút sáng cho những ngày u sầu. You and me side by side.
You, as well as a number of other bands, are really creating a rock scene in Saigon and throughout Vietnam. How do you see the rock scene at the moment?
I think it could quite change a lot. You know, back in the day, the rock is just like we have the small bar, the small concert, and now, you know, rock scene in Saigon is just grow up. And we have a lot of bands play a lot of style of music. You can also find really heavy sounds, heavy band, including some very lovely band.
So what do you do in the daytime when you're not playing music?
I'm a graphic design.
Graphic designer?
Yeah.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah, I'm still a student. Yes, I always use my free time to practice with our band.
I have a part-time job. I work as a dentist.
Tooth problem, fix it for us?
Yeah, come to me, baby.
Whitenoiz, it was an absolute pleasure. If you're in Saigon or even on the internet these days, check them out. Whitenoiz, amazing alternative rock band. Luckily, we're going to get a little bit of a performance, right? Okay, there's the marketing right there. So we're going to get a performance. We're going to see some clips as well of some of their music videos. Absolutely great stuff. Whitenoiz. Thank you, guys.
Dù qua xa mà nắng cháy, đưa em đi qua ngày mưa giông, hãy như đôi thế. trong lòng lành đầy mang em. Xin cho ta nâng đôi tay để trôi đêm nay rất xa và ta say trong ngôi sao trời vơi. Trời yêu tình.
Pancakes are a very popular dish in Vietnam, especially for people in the middle of the country. We have so many different types of fillings here. You can choose from beef to shrimp, squid, or pork.
Right, okay. Well, we're by the beach, Da Nang.
Yes.
So I guess we should probably go for what? Some seafood? Some
Yes.
seafood bánh xèo.
Well, first of all, I think this is local pickle. And then about the sauce made of peanuts and pig liver.
Peanuts and pig liver.
Yes.
Another difficult one to say, peanuts. I've never had a sauce with pig liver before, I don't think.
Me neither. This is my first time as well.
Okay,
so
good.
we're gonna have to
I'm
try
excited.
and see how it tastes like. And I can taste a little bit of sesame.
It's good. It's really
Is
good,
it?
yeah.
The pancake here in Da Nang is very special because it's as small as your palm and it's very, very soft. Veggie. I'm a fan of young banana
Young banana, yeah.
and cucumber,
What's this one?
green papaya. Yeah,
Green
the pickle.
papaya. And that kind of balances it out, right? Beautiful. Nice. All right. Let's get it on top. Once I've done that, I'm going to try and roll it up.
Such a mess.
Ah, it's doable. If you look at this side, it's all right. Don't look at this side. This side. All right. Awesome. So many different textures, mixes with the sour.
Very crunchy. The vegetable gives it a very fresh touch.
Absolutely, yeah. So mine's starting to fall apart. But it's still delicious. I reckon I can take at least a dish. That's another 4, so that's 6.
Really?
At least, I think. It's delicious. Really,
Where
really
are
good.
you?
Tasty. What are you?
I know that they have different types of fillings. We have beef and pork and seafood, but let the chef surprise us. Yeah.
Let's go.
This is the famous grilled minced pork.
Grilled minced pork. So how do we call this one in Vietnamese?
Nem.
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 Okay, nem.
Nem
Excellent.
nướng lụi.
Okay, great.
Yes.
And this
But
one
what
here
is this?
is beef, I believe, and it looks grilled. So it's grilled beef, and it's got betel leaf on the top. Get
Yes,
stuck
let's
in.
have a try.
All right, great.
Would you like one of this?
Thank you
this
very
looks
much.
like a lollipop.
All right, let's try it.
Very nice.
Okay. Oh, that's a big piece.
Oh, the smell is like heaven.
That's a big piece right there, but I'll manage it. What do you think?
The flavor is really good. I'm gonna have one more.
See how
Yes.
it tastes? Yeah, like you said, it's very tender. Kind of breaks apart into kind of smaller pieces almost in your mouth when you're eating it. It's quite interesting texture. Well, Annie, thank you so much for finding this little gem. So many different flavors and aromas. It's really amazing and really difficult to find because it's down a little alleyway, but it's really got its own personality. It's fantastic.
Well, I guess now Dan knows where to go next time he's in Da Nang.
Absolutely.
As well with you guys, so enjoy.
Yeah, thanks. Now, Vietnam and nails are practically synonymous. For the last 50 years, they've dominated the industry in places like America, Australia, and Europe, right?
Yes, and today we're going to look at why this is and also what the locals here think about the art of getting their nails done.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're here at a place called Jolie Pang, very famous place in Saigon, and I'm also going to get my my feet done. Now, this is something I've been a little bit worried about because for years and years, I've not let anyone see them. Only I've seen my feet.
Come with us and we're gonna see how Dan reacts to that. I'm sure that it will be entertaining.
Yeah.
Come on. Thank you very much for having us. So, when did you start your business?
Vào năm 2009 tới thời điểm này đã được là 7 năm.
So do you feel like the industry has changed much in the last few years?
Trong vài năm nay thì ngành nail của Việt Nam là phát triển rất là mạnh. Cái nhu cầu làm nail rất là cần thiết cho phụ nữ của chúng ta. Đặc biệt nhất là trong những cái dịp trọng đại như là Giáng sinh hoặc là những cái mùa lễ lớn như là Halloween, Happy New Year thì mình cần phải chăm sóc móng tay cho thật là lung linh.
So we've heard that you guys also have a nail academy where you train and help people to learn nails and also help them to get the jobs, right? Can you share a little bit about that?
Trường dạy nail đào tạo khoảng gần nửa triệu người tốt nghiệp ở trường Jolie Pang. 95% là học viên của Jolie Pang. Nước phát triển khác cũng có học viên Jolie Pang tốt nghiệp tại đây. Và đặc biệt là đã hoạt động được 13 năm nay.
Em học ngành nail này ở trường Jolie Pang. Du khách đến đây nhiều là vì cũng thích muốn làm thử. Vẽ rồi cũng đẹp, nhiều du khách cũng thích. Nghề của em thì thích nhất là làm cho khách đẹp. Làm đẹp thì phụ nữ là ai cũng thích mà mỗi lần làm cho khách đẹp là thích. Khách đến đây thường là người Việt Nam mình, du khách cũng có. Ngoài làm nail thì chỉ còn làm tóc, làm chân mày. Càng làm thì thấy nó càng thích.
Nowadays, it seems to me that we live in a world of glamorous and design consciousness, and nail painting art is no exception. Do you get innovative with your work?
Hàng năm thì trường bên Jolie Pang là có điều Jolie đi học. Qua đó thì mình cũng phải học hỏi và nâng cao tay nghề của mình thêm. Song song với cái việc đó, nhân dịp lễ Halloween thì mình lấy cái cảm hứng là Halloween. Mình vẽ những cái chi tiết mà liên quan tới Halloween.
So why are Vietnamese nail artists so dominant around the world?
Giỏi nhất hay chưa thì chưa dám khẳng định. Nhưng mà thợ nail của Việt Nam khác với những cái thợ nail, những cái nước lân cận khác là ở chỗ là tỉ mỉ hơn, cẩn thận hơn và trong quá trình phục vụ khách hàng thì là ân cần hơn.
Miss Tao today has taken excellent care of me and really got my feet into a state where I'm not quite so shy anymore, and I'm for sure going to take advantage of this service in the future. Thank you, Tao.
Ở tiệm hậu nail thì ngoài dịch vụ làm đẹp thì chỉ có nhận đào tạo học viên. Thành một người chuyên nghiệp thì mất ít nhất tầm 6 tháng. Mình làm cái nghề này làm càng lâu thì tay nghề mình càng giỏi. Nhưng mà vẽ thì đòi hỏi hơi lâu. Tại vì thường thợ em ở đây thì tay nghề khoảng 4-5 năm trở lên. Nail này thì là ở Nhật là ra trước. Nhưng mà người Việt Nam thì có tánh tỉ mỉ nên làm nó thành công hơn.
Nghề nail không thể thiếu ở trong đại gia đình Jolie Pang và Jolie Pang. Và trong tương lai thì mong là ngành nail của Việt Nam được phát triển mạnh hơn trên toàn thế giới.
Wow, look at this. I feel so pampered.
Chị tự thiết kế, chị làm theo những gì mà chị thấy nó hợp với cái ngành này. Một bộ móng chị làm có thể xài được 1 tháng. Nhìn nó đơn giản mà khó tính. Bây giờ nhiều khách cũng thích vẽ như vậy nè chị. Chứ không thích vẽ như ngày xưa, vẽ nhiều. Welcome to Sài Gòn Nail.
Bye bye.
What
of the special things in Da Nang that we cannot miss is the rice paper wrap.
Okay, so I've tried lots of different varieties of that before. Is there anything special about this place?
Yes, one thing very special about this place is the pork.
At
You'll
both
see
ends?
later, yes.
Okay, we'll see, all right.
Now you can see we have a very special piece of pork here.
You've got two ends of
Yeah.
fat and skin. What cut do you use to get that kind of...
Do you want to guess?
I don't know, I'm not a butcher.
Just imagine, if you want to have the skin at two tops, the
Skin at
piece
two
of meat
ends,
should
both
be
ends.
round, right?
Round. So anything that's round on a pig?
Yes, not the head.
But the other end maybe, right?
Yes, it's the butt.
It's the butt. We've got pig butt. So pig butt rice paper rolls.
Pork butt rolls.
Pork butt
pork
rolls. I'm not sure it sounds that appetizing, but it looks delicious.
I'm sure it looks very attractive.
Yeah, so how would
Sexy
we...
butt.
Sexy butt. We've got... All right.
So one last but not least important part of the whole dish is the rice paper, and we have two versions of it.
Okay.
The wet one and the dry one.
Right.
With this one, it's mì quảng leaf.
Like it's a big sheet of
Yes,
noodle and they cut it up?
Yes, if you cut it into strips, then you will have mì quảng noodle.
Ah, so what we ate before, right?
Exactly.
Ah, okay.
This one is the uncut version.
Right.
So we have the whole sheet.
The whole sheet, good, yeah, we've got the whole sheet there, good.
Oh, let's not forget this.
Okay.
This is the baby fish paste sauce. Very
Okay,
special
we'll try and smell
and
it.
not easy to smell.
It's strong, it's definitely a strong aroma. So like fish fry?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
This is what I saw local people did. So
Okay.
we're just gonna have to copy them.
So this is new to you as well?
Kind of.
All right, cool. All right, so place that on top.
And then trying to separate just the
Right,
top layer of the... Do you know what this is?
Is it like
Young banana.
Young
yes,
banana, yeah,
young
yeah, yeah.
banana. Hey, mine looks like a croissant.
Croissants, what do you think? Let's put it up. Which one wins? We'll let you decide. All right, so now let's try.
So good.
It's quite spicy, the sauce, right? It's got quite a lot of chili.
Is it? Well, try add some more lamb into it.
Okay.
Because I've heard that it might reduce the heat.
Diluted a little bit of the heat. Okay, so let's see if that helps.
You gotta be careful, huh? You don't want the sauce to spray on your clothes.
That's why I wear black.
But it stinks.
That's really good.
So I think what makes it really good is the vegetable has a very important part because it's fresh. And then also with the pork, maybe because it's the butt, so it's very tender.
Okay, so if you're ever in Da Nang City and you need something to eat, you got to try out the sexy pork butt rolls. Delicious and good for you as well. We got a huge amount of veg. You can go in there with your pork. Fantastic stuff.
Yes, this kind of food is really good for your health. So I'm sure that it's gonna make you sexy as well.
Spicy.
Hi guys, today we're talking to prominent design proponent here in Vietnam, Michelle Dalbert. Hi Michelle, how are you?
Hello,
Hi.
Daniel.
Thank you very much. I understand the first time you came to Vietnam was way back in 1994. Can you tell me about your first trip to Vietnam?
I arrived to Vietnam with the first Vietnam Airlines flight from Paris to Saigon. It was 2nd of July, 94.
Talk to me about the chopsticks and specifically design and how you influenced that.
Yeah, this is in a way, it's a funny story because we were living in Paris and we had a wonderful old lady who was Vietnamese, who was our cook. So we were having Vietnamese food every day. So when I came to Vietnam first, I wanted to buy nice chopsticks for home use because at the time we were not planning to come to Vietnam yet. And then when we moved in here, I couldn't find anything that I liked. So I decided and I started to design chopsticks First of all, it was for me, for home, to have a nice table setting that is something important for me. So I designed the first chopsticks with the end in buffalo bone, in buffalo horn. And then I made a full collection. I also made some with semi-precious stones. I made an enormous collection of chopsticks. And the one with buffalo horn and buffalo bone have become a Vietnamese national product. Now you can find them absolutely everywhere.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it's quite funny.
Yeah, of course.
The most popular chopsticks in Vietnam are designed by a French lady.
Can you tell me a little bit about Kazar's philosophy when he was designing? Why you think his designs have continued to be so popular and are continuing to be produced to this day?
We've been partners for 30 years, which is a long time. And Kazar was a very special person, very visionary, inventor, civil engineer, designer, fashion designer, furniture designer, car designer.
Wow.
He was the first one to design the inflatable furniture.
Oh, really?
Like the idea, like you can just carry a full sofa with 2 fingers. So he was always like he created a car.
Yeah.
That was, it's a cube, I don't remember, I think 3 meters by 3 meters, that you can just park any size. But more than that, it was the first monospace car. I think after the inflatable furniture and all those kind of things, he wanted to get something that is that's gonna last forever. So he started to work on the project of the aluminum chair, and he made the first piece himself. The mold he carved it himself, and then he started to make it the way it's still done, which is sand cast.
Right.
I mean, it gives you a big flexibility.
Sure.
And yes, he was how would you say in English? The design of the main chair is the design of a leaf.
Right.
How do you call the
parts in between the leaf? What is
in
those
French
called?
is nervure. And yeah, the Vietnamese, they heard about it, so I think they're very proud also because it's Vietnamese.
Were your designs based purely from a design point of view, but also for pragmatic use, for actually utility as well? Do you think that's important?
Yes, I want always things that are nice, but I want to be able to use them. I don't like to make just a pot that you just put in a corner and it's no use.
Sure.
I want everyday lives to be nice. Even if we have lunch or dinner, even on my own, I want to make a nice table setting. I don't like to eat from a can or Tupperware.
Sure.
It's important. Everything should be nice. Everything should be refined. It can be very simple, but it has to be with some refinement.
Absolutely. Do you think that Vietnam, Saigon specifically, is a good place for designers and creative people to explore their industries?
Yes, of course, because there is a craftsmanship that is really interesting and people are really willing to do things. And yes, so it's interesting for designers because like in some other countries, in the Western countries, you have very few small workshops. Or when you have them, it's always like very high-end, so it's for very expensive products. For young designers, it's a bit difficult. And the rest is made by big factories, so it's difficult to get access.
What projects are you working on at the moment, and what's the future for your designs?
Always working on new designs, trying also to work on new material for Kazar's furniture with other more on finishing, because obviously the collection which is quite large already, but I'm working now just on different finishing for it.
Well, thank you, Michel, so much for sharing with us your designs and also Kazar's as well. Thank you so much. And thank you, Spicy Vietnam.
Thank you.
Coming up next time, let's meet Pham Anh Khoa, one of the most famous rockers in Vietnam. For our hot topic, we'll meet some of the movers and shakers in the nightclub and karaoke scene, and try some delicious goat hot pot and some snacks from Den Da Coffee. And we'll have fun with an exclusive interview with the #1 MC in Vietnam, Win Kang.
Lang thang cùng em một đêm trên bến cát trắng, tôi thầm mong sẽ mãi nhớ ký ức ngày trong lòng, đừng mơ nhạt cùng thời gian. Một ngày hôn nhẹ lên cao, nhưng nỗi nhớ mang theo lại tất cả cho nhau. Ngày thuộc về nhau, ngày nụ cười ai và ai. thắp chút sáng cho những ngày u sầu. You and me side by side.